even more interesting, which I really love, is when it got to Adam, follow me. So whatever they did had something to do with lying and seed and children and pain and authority. Follow me? 17 says, and then to Adam he said, because you have heeded the voice of your wife and have eaten the tree which I commanded you not, saying, you shall not eat. Cursed is the ground. Have you noticed that God didn't curse Adam? But there's actually a reason why. So let me show you. Paul, by the Spirit, saw the reason. And he explains it in 1 Timothy. Let's go there quickly. So I'll show you what Adam did. My goodness, what a man. What a dude. It's the only way I can express it. What a dude. So let me show you what Paul said. 1 Timothy, verse 14. Paul in the Spirit says, no, maybe let's take from, from 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, fell into transgression. Nevertheless, she will be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith, love, holiness, and self-control. So friends, listen to me. You know, if you look at the animal kingdom, just very quickly, I want to paint a quick picture. It's very important as well. Human beings are the strangest animals. Because even the process of conception doesn't make sense. It bothers scientists. And me, I know the reason why. Because there was a crime and a punishment. Let me say what I mean. Animals, say if you look at the chimpanzee, the gorilla, that walk on 2 feet, okay, have, if you like, their kids have got smaller brains. So those animals have got what you call larger hips or hip bones. If you're a medical person, you know I'm going with this. Now, the misnomer with man is, in science we call it obstetric dilemma. Write it down, Google it. So you know obstetrics, as an obstetrician, obstetric dilemma. The dilemma is the fact that man, okay, stands on 2 feet. Are you following me? On 2 feet. But a woman carries the baby for 9 months. Okay? When the baby is born, the baby's brain is developed. So for the development of the brain, the woman is not supposed to have the kind of hip they have. So I'm telling you where the pain comes in. The greatly multiplying of the pain in childbirth is groaning, is sorrow. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is this, that the gestation period of a human child is not complete in the womb. That is the reason why when he or she is born, or a little baby, you still have to take care of them for an extra 12 months at least. That only happens in human. Have you seen a goat that borns a baby goat? By the 4th day, that baby goat is good to go. I don't understand what I'm saying. In fact, by the 4th day, if the baby girl says, "Mommy," you will slap it. Which mommy? Go and take care of yourself. That misnomer is what causes the pain. Because you can't do both. It's either you fully develop the child in your womb and you have big girdles, or you just develop the child small. But you can't have both. So you can have a walking with 2 legs, which is only possible with small girdles. And at the same time, giving birth to a baby with full brain, it makes no sense. That is pain guaranteed. That is the reason why, if the baby goes past 9 months, that mother can deliver cesarean. Can't find out. It's too big for the girdle. So, every person born in the world was born from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The book of Proverbs 30:18. So Solomon, Solomon is in the wisdom. Solomon says, there are 30 things which are too wonderful for me. But Solomon is a wise man. What else can be more wonderful for Solomon in all his wisdom? But truly, this one, it passed Solomon. Yes, 4, which I do not understand. I can spend some time doing this. This is a separate teaching because there are 4 dimensions here, but I'll just go on the last one, which I want to focus on. It says, the way of an eagle in the air, that's a sermon, it's a sermon on its own. The way of a ship in the midst of the sea is another sermon on its own. The way of a man with a virgin. Then he says, this is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done no wickedness. What is the connection between an adulterous woman and eating fruit with the mouth? So if you know, you know. Do you understand? In the world we live today, and this is very, very seriously, the biggest weapon of the devil, that's why Solomon couldn't understand. It's the pleasurable, it's like the pleasurable dimension of the mating act. It's the biggest weapon that's been unleashed on man by the evil one. Because it worked in the garden, it will work again. So let me go back to what Adam did. Now, I read that said Adam wasn't deceived. I say what Adam did. I'll paint it with a story. So if Nelly tells a 5-year-old child or somebody and says, don't touch the meat in the pot, and say me, okay, I come on the scene, and I know for a fact that I shouldn't touch the meat in the pot. But I'm thinking, if it's only the child, maybe Nelly would give her serious punishment. What I could do is participate in the stealing of the meat. What Adam did, because I kept asking the Holy Spirit, I kept asking myself, if he wasn't deceived, then why did he commit it? As I was telling you, he committed the act because of incredible love for the flesh of his flesh and the bone of his bone. Yeah. It was a sacrifice he made. Is the reason God knew what he did. That's why God didn't curse him. Are you following me? That's why God didn't curse him. That's why God cursed the ground for his sake. Okay, I know what you did. And you're a cool dude. But you will still sweat. But friends, as amazing as that is, it doesn't remove the fact that Adam still committed the sin. That's powerful love that you can never see. That was a man who understands marriage. So God shows up and says, hey! It's almost like he weakened God's hand. God saw love like he's never seen. God said, that's why I made you both. You've exhibited a higher level of me. A level of me. So I want to clarify that. That's why he wasn't deceived. Because if he wasn't deceived, then he should have just told Eve, get out. That was sacrificial. It's a true testimony of God's love. It's the reason why the Bible calls Jesus the second Adam. Because he did the same thing. But the difference is he did it without participating in sin.